You'll see a lot of social media posts saying that the Social Security Administration has raised the age of full retirement for Social Security. And that is not true. That is clickbait, misleading. The age was raised, and it was raised 40 years ago under President Ronald Reagan. The reason people are talking about it right now is because the law, as it was changed 40 years ago, slowly ramped up. It laddered up over 11 years. And it didn't start for a while, so it didn't blow back on any of the politicians that voted to raise it from 65, slowly, incrementally up to 67. So the top age to get your full Social Security is age 67. To be subject to that, you had to be born in 1960 or thereafter. So the reason all the clickbait is popping up right now is because 2026 is the first time that people were born in 1960 are going to be subject to this new age, which is 67. So from here on out, you can tell everybody your age of full retirement will be 67. And they're thinking, oh, did the president change this? No, this was changed 40 years ago. Does the president want to change it? Yeah, I won't put words in their mouth, but I will tell you that both parties have been very vocal for many years that they both want to raise it to age 70 in all of Western Europe. Again, very vocal. It's not a secret. Everybody wants to raise it, and they haven't raised it in 40 years. So it's not likely to happen. That's political kryptonite. It could happen. It's a crazy time, but it's unlikely to happen. So just because I was born in 1966, so just because I'm at my full retirement age at 67, that doesn't impact the fact that I still have the ability to draw early as 62 for a reduced amount. And I still have the ability to delay up to age 70. You can't delay longer than that for any benefit, and get 125%. So I get 100% at my full retirement age, 100% of what I've qualified for based on their voodoo math. They take your 35 highest years of earnings. They don't have to be consecutive. And they index that for inflation. So if I made $12,000 when I was 17, they're going to index that and make those my highest 35 years. That's what they come up with when they compute what 100% would call my primary insurance amount that I'd be eligible to draw at my full retirement age. Maybe I don't want to draw it at my full retirement age, which again, since I was born after 1960, I was born in 1966, I don't want to draw it at 67. I don't want 100%. I want the maximum so I can delay and get delayed retirement credits. They give me a guaranteed return, 8% return for every year I delay up to age 70. So I could get more. I could work just 1 year or 2 years, whatever. It's my choice. Or I could decide to take it early, again, as early as 62, but taking it early comes with a reduction. So I give up the ability to draw 100% of my primary insurance amount. So if they say my primary insurance amount is $3,000, that's what I get if I draw at 67. But if I draw just a little bit earlier, I get a little bit less every month for the rest of my life. If I wait a little bit longer, I lock in a little bit more every month for the rest of my life. So if I say I'm going to draw at 62, I'm only going to draw 70% of that $3,000 that I would have gotten had I waited 5 more years. A lot of people say, well, a bird in the hand, right? So they'll say, I'll take it because money's worth more at 62 than it is at 67. And there's a lot that goes into that conversation that you need to have with your financial planner, with your accountant, whoever helping you financially. We can help you with Medicare. We don't help you with the Social Security part. I put this information out to help educate you. But when you have specific questions about Social Security, you're going to need to talk to a Social Security advisor or to the Social Security Administration yourself. Keep in mind, they're not allowed to give you advice, retirement advice. They can give you the facts. You can also set up a free account at socialsecurity.gov. I recommend everybody do that. It's gotten a little bit harder now with ID.me, and you might have to upload your driver's license. That's all protections out there that's good for you, but it does take a little bit more work to get in there. And once you're in there, you'll be able to see what you've contributed. All your FICA payroll taxes. What does that look like? Is there a mistake in the government's records? That's something I really want everybody to go in there now, a few years before you retire, and say, woo, I worked in 2017. How come it says 0? Maybe your employer didn't report it. Maybe that was a fraud on your employer's part. Maybe your employer had your wrong Social Security number and that was attributed to another person. So you want to check and see, does that look about right? I've worked every year since I was 14, so there should be numbers in there for every year. Does that look about right? And if it's not right, you need to start that onerous process of trying to get that corrected. Again, you'll work directly with the Social Security Administration, the Medicare family. We can help you with the Medicare part of retirement. I bring up Social Security because people, since they're sister programs, people think you have to do it at the same time. But you can take Social Security without taking Medicare. You can also take Medicare without taking Social Security. If you are taking Medicare and you're taking Social Security, they will take the cost of your Medicare Part B directly out of your Social Security. So people get confused and they think this is a package deal, and it's not. If you have more questions about Medicare, the Medicare part of your retirement, you can email them to us, hello@the-Medicare family. You can book an appointment if you're getting ready to start Medicare. Our help is free. We're licensed in all 50 states. Go to our website, themedicarefamily.com. You'll see a yellow button. You'll see my face. It'll say schedule your appointment now. Click that. We'll be happy to help you. If you learned something from this video, please share it with your friends that are also getting ready for retirement, and hit the follow button. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment. If you have a specific question, always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare family.